My name is Hezron, and welcome to another week's roundup of health in the news. This is where we look at various health-related matters that have made the news and extrapolate information that are rather relevant to us. Now, a recurrent theme throughout the reports this week is the importance of exercise. If you know me or have listened to my reports, you know that this is a favorite topic of mine. Now, it's been noted that more and more people have taken up running, cycling, and various other home workout routine to keep fit. Now, this is strengthened further by the widely accepted view that social isolation, which is what we've had to adjust to, certainly does have a negative impact on our mental health. Whilst on the other hand, physical activity, exercise, significantly improves our mood and boosts our immune system. Now, don't get me wrong, you don't have to subject yourself to testing your agility or cardiovascular endurance at 100 miles an hour. No, you don't. One particular exercise that I would recommend, and that has been recommended throughout the week, is walking. Now, this exercise activity has seen a massive increase in interest from all walks of life who have taken up walking. So, if you don't have an equipment for a workout, you can take a light to moderate pace walk, and the benefits are vast. Walking has long been hailed as an aid to creative thinking. Okay, and a study that was done in 2018 found that those who used the means of walking produced more creative and authentic ideas than those who tried to do so while sitting. Isn't that amazing? Just by walking. So the recommendation is to go think by walking and be inspired. Okay. In addition to that fact, just 30 minutes of walking per day, all right, just 30 minutes walking per day was found to be as helpful as a 20-minute intense workout used to treat depression. So, my encouragement to you, my friends, let's get walking. In other areas of the news this week, we are told of the striking number of undiagnosed cancer cases each week due to the pandemic. And this is according to one charity. The Macmillan Cancer Support Charity has warned of what it calls the ticking time bomb situation the country faces as a result. So there are significant disruptions to GP referrals, screening programs, and our prayers and support are needed towards both the charities who provide necessary treatments and indeed for those who find themselves in great need for these services. So the Macmillan Support Charity are sending out a clear and strong message to the public. Come forward if you have symptoms of any form of cancer. Another very interesting feature this week was presented under the banner, What to Do in an Emergency. Now, as an A&E nurse, I was so excited when I saw the efforts to further educate the public of basic things you can do in an emergency. So, if you're confronted with an emergency, would you know what to do? Is the question. Now, research suggests that up to 40% of people in the UK would be anxious or worried about intervening to give first aid. And this is because of lack of knowledge. So, arming yourself with the most basic knowledge could prove to be the difference between life and death. Okay, so I'm going to give you a basic step-by-step guide for responding to some of the most common emergencies that you may encounter. Okay, so the first question is what to do if someone is unconscious. Now I'm going to give you 4 simple basic instructions that you can utilize to help save a life. Number 1 is to check whether the casualty is responsive. Okay, check to see if they can open their eyes. If they can't open their eyes, check to see their airways is clear. All right. If they're breathing normally, put them in a recovery position. I'll come to that later on. And also, if they're not breathing, call 999. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, begin CPR. This is vitally important. First, lay a piece of cloth over the casual's mouth. Okay. So to protect you from COVID-19, I think that's the guidelines at this point. And to perform CPR, you kneel beside the patient, okay, and place the heel of your hand in the middle of the chest. Put the other hand on top and interlock your fingers, okay, so they don't touch the ribs. Number 3, keep your arms straight, okay, so your arms are locked and you're ready to begin CPR. The third instruction is press down, all right, about 5 centimeters, and that helps to reload the heart to pump the blood. And number 4, continue until help arrives, okay? Continue until help arrives. Now, the next point is, if someone is unconscious but still breathing. Now, I've got 3 basic instructions for you to help you so you could help someone as well in that situation. If someone is unconscious but still breathing, number 1, kneel next to the casualty on the floor. Straighten their legs. Number 2, place the casualty's arms nearest to you at a right angle to their body, okay? With their elbow bent and palm facing upwards, bring the casualty's other arm across their chest and hold the back of their head or their hand against the cheek nearest to you, okay? So that's number 2. And number 3, keep the casualty's hand against their cheek, gently pulling the knee towards you, and they should be lying on their side, all right? So that's 3 basic instructions you can use to put someone in a recovery position. Okay, the next point is what to do if someone's choking. Now this is probably equally more common, and it's still simple as well. Three instructions I have for you to do that. Number 1, encourage the person to keep coughing, all right? Let's see if they can expel that substance that's blocking their airway, all right? Now, if that fails, give 5 sharp blows to the back, okay? The middle of the back, okay? Between the shoulder blades, all right? Check their mouth, okay? Check their mouth after each one. Number 2, if they're still choking, stand behind them, put your arms around their waist, interlock your fingers, make a double fist, and perform what is called a Heimlich maneuver. Pull sharply in and upwards to try and push out the substance. Number 3, call 999. You have got to call for some backup, okay? And continue to encourage and to do these steps until help arrives. Okay. The next one is it a heart attack? Okay, is it a heart attack? Now, someone having a heart attack is usually conscious and breathing, and the symptoms include sudden or persistent pain or discomfort in the chest. It's a very common presentation in accident emergencies. Now, this may spread or radiate to the arm, to the neck, the jaw, or the back, or the stomach even, and they might feel sick, sweaty, cold, clammy, lightheaded, short of breath, rapid or weak or irregular pulse. What to do? Call 999, okay? Call 999. You have got to move quickly. Okay, finally, the question is it a stroke? This is another thing that basic knowledge can really benefit the patient or anyone who may be experiencing having a stroke. Okay, there is a mnemonic that we follow, and stroke requires urgent treatment, okay? If you think someone may be having a stroke, remember the word FAST. That's F-A-S-T. F stands for facial weakness, okay? Is the casualty's smile uneven, or their eye or mouth droopy? Okay, so that's FAST. And A is for arms. Are they able or unable to lift both arms evenly? Okay, because of weakness or numbness, etc. Then speech. Is their speech slurred or gobbled, or are they unable even to speak? And the last one is T, time. This is where you can maximize the survival and the recovery, great recovery rate with someone who's having a stroke. T is for time. You have got to call 999, okay? And most importantly, don't panic. It is better to do something than not to do anything at all. This can be a matter of life and death. These were some of the highlights in the news during the past week. And I do trust and pray that God's favor is on you and your family as you strive to prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prosper. My name is Hezron. This is Health in the News. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. God bless.